I am a vegan activist because I'm trying to undo some of the harm I did. It boosted my performance, more energy, better recovery. And I was a bit hesitant at first. We all get to veganism through different paths. No one wants to destroy the planet, no one wants to hurt an animal, but the more I learned, the more I realised all the essential nutrients come from plants in the first place. And it's the answer to everything.
I'm here today with Paul Kerton, aka Hench Herbivore, who is a personal trainer and a vegan nutritionist. Hi Paul, thank you for coming here. Thank you. So how long have you been a vegan for?
5 years.
Did you go vegetarian first?
No. Well, to be fair, I kind of dropped out most animal products. I kept in 2% of my calories from animal products because I went vegan for health. And I wondered, we've been eating animals historically, is there a nutrient in there that we need? But the more I learned, the more I realised all the essential nutrients come from plants in the first place. I don't need the sat, fat, cholesterol, trans fats, antibiotics. So it had to go.
Fair enough. So the main motivation for you was health?
Yeah, health initially. And then while I was researching like recipes and things, went onto different websites, accidentally saw what we do to animals, was mortified. So I guess I was vegan first for health, but I am a vegan activist because I'm trying to undo some of the harm I did.
So it all came together eventually into sort of multifaceted veganism.
Yeah, I think, we all get to veganism through different paths, but it's true for no one wants to destroy the planet, no one wants to hurt an animal, no one wants to give themselves a heart attack. So I think eventually we find, it's a holistic thing, Yeah.
So did you do a lot of sports and bodybuilding before you became a vegan, and did it go together?
Yeah, I was always into a lot of weight training and martial arts and things. And I was a bit hesitant at first, am I going to lose all my gains? Because I believed the mainstream lies. I'll try and put it in a polite way. And what I found was actually it boosted my performance, more energy, better recovery, and loving it. It's the way forward.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Were you the first in your sort of close circle of friends and family to go vegan, or did you have inspiration somewhere?
Yeah, no. My partner Gemma, she went vegan, whole foods vegan for health reasons. She had autoimmune thyroid disease. She got like 90% better just by cutting out the animal products. And then I saw, the health aspect for myself. I saw the more animal products we eat, the quicker we're going to get one of the diseases of affluence that most of our friends and family are going to die from. And I thought, like Dr. Kim Williams, I don't mind dying, but I don't want it to be my fault. It's a good quote, that one.
Fair point, yeah. Did you experiment with your diet a lot, or did it pretty much just stay the same from when you changed?
Initially, I read the 80-10-10 book, Dr. Doug Graham, so I went high raw because that seemed to make sense from what he was saying. I did that for a couple of years, augmented it with a little protein powders because obviously being a bodybuilder. But the more I've learned, I was on the set of the Game Changers movie, which comes out next year, which is about sports performance and veganism. And it seems as though we've got specific adaptations, like our dentition. We produce more amylase than other primates, which is the enzyme that breaks starch down into sugar. It looks as though we really, and I have thrived on a starch-based diet. So I have a bit of raw still as well. But over time, the last 3 years, I've been starch more based.
Yeah, well, clearly it's working for you, so well done.
Yeah, thank you.
So do you have any favourite snacks or pre- or post-workout meals that you could recommend to people?
To be honest, I don't really believe in snacking now. There's a thing called food synergy, where the more foods we eat together, they actually support each other, and we get more anti-cancer and more antioxidant action by combining food. So I'm not a fan of snacks. So I just promote the same nutrition, and the same for everyone, be it a sportsman or someone wanting good health. I just say, get a legume, get a whole grain, half your plate should be veggies, particularly emphasise leafy greens, little nuts, little seeds, a little bit of fruit as well. But just the same food, and it's the answer to everything.
So in your experience, has the perception of veganism changed, and rather than being challenged or having negative reactions from people, do people come to you for advice, and are you the positive role model now?
Yeah, I think perceptions have really changed, and it's been exponential. And not so long ago, people looked down on vegans, thought unhealthy. Now, when I do my advocacy, I say, "What do you think about veganism?" They say that's the healthy way, and we shouldn't eat so much meat. And yeah, I get very little negative
Would you have any advice for people who are thinking of going vegan and are concerned about will they be able to build enough muscle or will they be able to have enough energy?
What I will say to them is, why are you half my size? Are you blind? Not from an arrogant way of, but you know, Barney Duplessis, Mr. Universe, the only American to make it to the last Olympics, Kendrick Farris set a new record for the country. Patrick Baboumian, 3 world records as a strong man. There's not that many vegans in the world yet, relatively speaking, although it is growing. But there are already so many world-class vegan strength athletes, and you know, give me an arm wrestle if you don't agree.
Yeah. Point. So, do you think you would ever change your diet again, or is it that are you vegan for life now? Amazing. Yeah, we can all see that. It's there for life.
Plant-based gains, baby! They know you were looking at them.
We all are. Thank you so much, Paul. It's been lovely talking to you.
Thank you. You're very welcome. I've had a blast. Thank you. YouTube thinks you'll want to watch this next. Comment below if they were wrong, or on this video if they were right. I'm interested.